Okay, hey Margot. Hello everybody. Hello, I'm early. You guys know how I am. I usually roll in here early because it's just easy for me to set up when it's actually live and I can see it on here. What I'm doing. Let me get over here. We'll let some people join in. Danny, you. uh, yo, yo, yo. Let's get this put on all messages. There we go. Oh, they've put that top fans thing on my channel now too. Huh. That's cool. Although the newness is wore off. So we're going to make a little tiara that I cut out with my Cricut Joy. And I didn't think it... Oh, look, I ripped it already. That's not cool. That's not cool. If I had the bigger machine, I could make it even bigger. We had too much fun last night. Yes, it was a lot of fun last night. I didn't get any crafting done because I could not focus. I could not focus for nothing last night. So the Cricut Design Space has this file to cut and make yourself a tiara. And so I was like, well, let me do it. Well, my thing broke right there already, and this piece didn't cut out right. I had to cut out extra stars because where's my original stars? Anyway, so we're gonna... You didn't click on it either? You didn't click on what? Happy 4th of July, y'all. Happy Independence Day. We are 1 year away from our country being 250 years old. Oh, you didn't click on the crown. You're talking about the crown thing. Yeah, I don't know how it's doing it on here, but right now, Margot, you're my number one, it says. Yeah, the crown thing. Okay. So I'm really not supposed to even start to... It's like, yes, you and Denise were singing too, like when I said Linda came in like a wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball. I had more red stars than those. Of course, leave it to Linda not to be able to find everything. Okay, here's one that didn't cut out all the way. That one's broken. Number one, it's something, Margot says. So I'm going to also do some die cutting and stuff, but we got 1 more minute. I will put this together in 1 more minute. Until then, though, I'm going to cut me a couple of stars. I'm going to try. I don't know how this is going to work. I got this glittery vinyl stuff. And then I got these star dies. And I think that star die... it's not the same exact shape, but I could put some down here. I could put some little blue stars down there if I can get it to cut. I don't know how well it's going to cut, though. But this is Cricut glitter vinyl, I think. Yeah, that's Cricut glitter vinyl. So I'm just going to put this die right on there. I'm going to tape it down so it doesn't move, because see, it wants to curl up. So I'm going to put that down like that. And I'm just going to tape it, and I'm going to cut me out a glittery star. Actually, I should cut out a couple. I could put a big one right here in the middle. Give it that little extra spark, like, since it is the 4th of July and we need little sparklers. And so do y'all have a family tradition of something that y'all do on the 4th of July? My family doesn't. We don't have no traditions. We would get, if we were lucky, we would get some sparklers and go down. Like when we lived in Miami, we'd go downtown by the river and watch the fireworks. We lived in an apartment once where we didn't have to leave. We could just see it from our balcony there. All right, let's see if this is... Yep, it's plugged in. Good deal. Turn this through here. Nah, doing nothing today. Yeah. It's just me and my doggy here, so it's like I've been crafting with you guys. I was like, yep, I'm going to hang out with my buddies and see what we can get into. I suspect Denise is probably going to be sleeping because she up late last night and then up early this morning, and she's got to work tonight. Melissa's out on the boat. I think Scotty J had to work today also. You're crafting all day. Cool. Trying to get some crafts done. Oh, I'm glad you're glad I'm here today. Yay. Okay. So now it didn't cut all the way through this part, but that's okay because it should have cut enough for me to peel the star off. See, the backing's not really made to be cut all the way through. When you use the Cricut, it's only going to do what they call a kiss cut. It's going to cut the first layer, which is the vinyl. See, I should be able to pull those two stars off. Let me do another star here. I'm going to cut that out. Let me cut these off, though, so I can. And then we'll put this tiara together here in just a second. So what crafting are you working on? What crafts you working on, Miss Margot? Making cards? You making home decor? What you doing? What you doing? Jimmy, hi. Happy 4th of July. I am another person who is proud to be an American, just to let you know that there's a lot of us out there. Say, I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, Yankee Doodle Doodle I. A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. You are rolling flowers for, oh, you got more patience than me. Them shadow boxes take a lot of them, and them rolling the flowers take a lot of finger work. They say, rolling, 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 get that quilt tool rolling. So I'm just going to make, not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything other than crafting, making cards and finishing up anything I can today. I'm waiting for a dot so I can read the, thank you, Danny. I'm a little overwhelmed. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm sorry you're overwhelmed. I get that. When I get overwhelmed, though, I end up not going to my craft table. Just chilling, getting ready to make a dry rub for some chicken I'll be grilling, says Jimmy. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have hot dog, but it's gonna be a corn dog from the microwave. I'm gonna microwave a corn dog. And that way I can say I had hot dog on the 4th of July. I don't do baked beans and stuff because of the gassy situation. Okay. So the Cricut Joy, those of you that know, I've been in here and stuff and watched me with that. Yes, corn dogs are good. With a little bit of mustard, they're really good. And I got the State Fair one, so they're the good ones. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hey, that's a Mickey Mouse song. Hot diggity dog, what you do to me to do. I forget how it goes. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Yeah, that's how it goes. Anyway, so it cut out all these pieces, right? But to make it an actual tiara, you got to put it all together. So what it is these little pieces right here, this right here, depending on the size of the head you want it to go on, will just slip right in here, just like this. Just like that, see? Scotty J! Yeah, we say hot dog and you come in. hot diggity dog. Yeah, I'm making a tiara. I'm making me an American tiara. I know, right, Danny? Okay, and then this piece here, you do it on the other side. Slip it in like that. Because I'm going to try to put this on my big fat head. I'm going to go with the last one. Now, because I ripped that, I'm going to get me a piece of tape. Tape, where'd you go? Where'd you go, tape? Just because I don't want it to fall apart while I'm trying to put this together here. Scotty J, do not fall out of your chair again. Scotty J, do you hear Danny? She's okay now. And don't lose focus. And Scotty J. I try to remember that I can do that. Well, it's supposed to be showing it, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is in the very bottom. Let's see. Be falling out of my chair lately. Y'all be cracking me up. We better be careful. We don't want you to get hurt. We need you. Y'all had me last night going over the side too. I don't usually do that, but oh my gosh. Some of y'all's like, yes, she is. I love her. I love her. I love me, Miss Cheryl. All right, I'm just going to put this tape right here, right there. Doop, just like that. And because I got sticky that might go through here, I'm just going to take my anti-static powder that's for my embossing. And I'm just going to put it right in there like that. And brush it in there real good. That way, if it lost any sticky. Hi, Lisa G. Hello, not working, but no power because, oh no. Oh no, you're not having a good 4th of July. Bad storms in New Jersey. All right, and then this is the piece that connects them together to make it a crown. But before we add that, we're going to put our stars on. This is a really simple crown, and I was very surprised that I was able to do it with the Cricut Joy. I was like, oh, look, a project I can do that I can put on my head. All right, now it's been a while, a few days since I've used my glue. So now I've got to find my glue, guys. Oh, no. It's not good. It should be right here. It is. It's right there behind the paper. Jersey always gets hit the worst. You heard they had some hail. Oh, we got some pretty bad storms down here in Florida. But I don't want to say anything because I don't want to curse myself. You had hails and lots of trees down. Oh, no. All right, so I'm going to put some glue right here. And I'm going to look over here and I'm going to say, I think this star might work. I don't know if it really goes to that one or not. I don't remember what it looked like on the thing. So I'm going to put that. That one don't go there. Yes, it does, Linda. Yes, it does. It does go there, Linda. So, boom, what you do to me. So they also have, oh, you're in New York? You probably told me that before, but I don't remember things. I'm sorry that I don't, y'all, but what part of New York? Like, are you on the island? Are you upstate? Okay, let's see. That blue there. We'll put this red here. That red doesn't go there. I'm missing a red, I think. Or no, it's supposed to be a blue. That's why. I'm trying to figure out how they go before I glue them all down. I don't want the blues beside each other. My big red is missing. That's what's wrong here. It didn't cut out my big red star. It didn't cut out my big red star, y'all. That's the one it messed up and wouldn't cut both times. My big one. We're going to take care of that. We're going to fix that problem. Long Island? You're on Long Island? No, I'm joking. Long Island? I think we already said this. I'm originally from Long Island too. So Scotty J, how is work going? That was funniest planned skit. Oh my God, yes, this morning with Cheryl and them. Yeah. Yeah, she had me rolling. I was laughing. First thing this morning, trying to drink my coffee. I was rolling laughing. Y'all don't realize how good y'all are for me. See, this doesn't work for this, but I don't care. I'm gonna make this work. It's not like anybody else is gonna see it, but y'all aren't gonna judge me. So what if my crown's a little tilted? It'll be okay. It'll be all right. There we go. This one is way tilted, but it's up. Oh, did you see what I did? I did. I saw it. Now, this is, if you guys got children, I keep saying this, if you guys have children, grandchildren, these are perfect type of crafts for them during the summer. I mean, if they're home, it's the 4th of July, you don't want to be spending a lot of money. You could be having them sit at the table, making themselves a little attire for tonight when you take them for the fireworks. Even if you're only going into your yard to see the fireworks, they could be doing this, A little bit of paper, a little bit of glue, a little bit of love behind what you do. All right, let's cut out a red star that we want to cover that. Let's see which size. Let's make our own red star and just cover that one up all together. And that's probably too big. Let's check out the next size down. I want to cover all the points though. Will that cover all the points of that star? If I make it, or do I need to do the big, big one? Or do I need to do the big, big one? See, depending on how quick this craft was, I think I'm just going to do the big, big one. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with this one. I'm going to let her be a real star now. She'll just, there we go. She'll go like that. Oh no, I don't like that one like that. We have to do it like this. She'll just go like that. She'll go on there like that. Yeah. And then I'll have the big blue one that I cut right here, down here. I'll have the blue ones here. Now, I don't have the red stuff. So I thought this would be a kind of a quick craft. So I went ahead and pulled out some dies and things. Look, we can make unicorns, guys. We can make them red, white, and blue instead of those colors. Or this one. We can just do it red, white, and blue and have an American unicorn. So that's where my thinking is. So let's put this through. I do this almost every day. Go live with you guys. And I still get nervous every day. Say, boom, what you do to me? Hot diggity dog diggity. Happy Friday! Happy 4th of July, Miss Jen. We're making a tiara. I need a crown. And it's a little tilted, but it'll be okay. What's up? I know. I was just saying is that after 8 years, I still get the nervousness before I go live, and then when I'm live in the middle of what I'm doing, I get it's like you would think that I was so used to doing this that my nerves wouldn't get to me, but they still do. So anybody that's new at doing this or nervous, don't worry about it. Just do it. Just do it. What would Scotty J say? Just do it. That's what he would say. You were. What does his affirmation say this morning? Who was? Oh my gosh, Emily Earhart. Is that who it was? He's probably back to work because he's working, so he probably can't answer me. But I didn't even think. Are you safe? Is your house okay? Joan of Arc. That's who it was. That's who it was. Yeah, he said Joan of Arc said I was born to do this, and then he said you are too, and I was like, hey, he's right. All right, let's put this big beautiful star on the middle here. You're good. Okay, cool. So guys, just really cute little things you can be doing with your grandkids. We want to bring it. Nope, we want to bring it like that, and then I'll just trim off those two little white edges that are sticking out. And then we'll add a little pizzazz, a little sparkle to our, let's see if it did right. Oh, maybe it didn't cut it at all. Maybe we need to take our scissors and go in and fix this problem. I don't want to fight with it and tear it or anything, so I'm just going to make sure that it went all the way through. Put some nice sparkly vinyl on it. And make it pretty. I mean, the only one who's going to see me wearing it is going to probably be Trixie, but that's okay. Trixie will appreciate it. She'll be like, what you doing, mama, silly mama? And I'll be like, nothing silly, baby. What you doing? And she'll be like, rolling around in the bed, putting my face all over everything. That's the conversations I have here. That's the conversations I have when I'm not online. That's why I'm in everybody's chat talking all the time. Say, boom, what you do to me? And then we have our big one, and then we have another little one. I should have put the big one first, so I could have. We should move that one over. There we go. Let's cut these out. So, guys, these are just really easy crafts. I keep trying to give y'all things that you can. If you have the Cricut Joy, or you have dies that you can use, or, you know, if you're creative, if you like to be creative, instead of having to spend money, you can just use what you got at home and have the kids, grandkids, or even just yourself. If you're just a big kid at heart like I am, and just do this stuff for yourself. I was thinking though, I'm like, if I had those girls here, I could have made stuff like this for them. We could have made little homemade um thing. I have this foil stuff that looks like this, but you know when you go to somewhere and they have those table things that have the foil with the stars sticking up and all the stuff. I could make them because I have the foil for it, like for the table decor and stuff. But I'm like, why should I make it right now? Because nobody else is gonna see it, so I didn't do it. I could have though, but I didn't. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, Linda. Now I'm just rambling off. All right, so that would have been cute. Oh, look, we're going to do it right there because I just think it looks good right there. Right there on my crown. What? Look at that. Look at that. And then we got this other little one. And we could always add more if we want. So, Miss Jen, you said you were on another live. You said you were having company tonight, and you're cooking out. Is the weather going to allow that? What is Chef Todd going to be up to tonight? What is he going to be cooking? Is he grilling? What you got on the grill? I'm going to man the corn dogs in the microwave. I'm not saying that like a bad thing. I like my corn dogs. I like my corn dogs. My blood pressure doesn't care for them, but I like them. Ooh, see, I could have put these up on here too. It would have been... Nah, we're going to put it right there. There we go. And we have a tiara, y'all. And then we'll just put... We can glitterize all this stuff and decorate it all up. And Linda loves her corn dogs and she cannot lie, says Danny. We just put a little red one right there just to balance it out. But now we need some glitter on our red stuff and our other things. We need... But let me show you how it closes up so you can see that how it's a tiara. So then you just take this piece right here, right? And you just slide it in like this. And you figure that should fit. Let me see. Will that fit my head? Oh, that's too small. I better make it the biggest. That's like, that ain't gonna go on my head. Let's put it in the first one here. There we go. And then we'll put this one in here. Just like so. And because I want to make sure it stays together, I'm going to put some glue on it. So I'm going to come right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but right here, and this little flap, I'm going to put glue on it like this, right there. And I'm going to fold that flap over on itself, even though that's not what's intended to do, but that's what I'm going to do to secure it. Because I want it to stay together. And if you make these, use a little bit thicker cardstock than I did, and it'll stand up better. Remember, I had to tape that piece together because I ripped it, so that's why it's folding like that there. But here's another tab. Let's glue our little tabs down over the paper they're going on. That way we don't lose. That way they'll stay together. That way our crown will stay together. Trying to think of more Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Hey Jory, happy 4th of July. Blessings and love to everyone. Hope everyone has an amazing day. Thank you so much. I love it when you pop in and say hi. I like watching your food videos. Okay, so that one did like that. We didn't do this one. We did not do this one. Let's do this one. And this one looks kind of weird. It's probably because of the way I did it. I don't know. But I'm going to put glue right here too because I just want to make sure it stays together. Oh, cool. Yeah, I can't eat a lot of the stuff you eat because of my stomach issues, but I like to watch and see what you're eating nowadays. What you been up to. All right, guys, there's my crown. And then this here, I'm going to go like that just to make it a little more rounded. I'm just going to shape it a little because nobody's head is straight across like that. There we go. Now we got us a 4th of July crown. Need to put it on our head and see how it looks, but my hair is not calm enough at the moment. Let's see. Let's put it on and see. Denise! Oh, it's still not big enough for my fat head, all my hair. But anyway, so if you have a little granddaughter, or you have, which Denise has. Oh, thank you. Oh, I didn't make the rest of the red glittery. I just glued everything together to make my crown. I made my tiara. I'm a princess now, y'all. I'm the queen of crafting. It's a Cricut access file. I'd cut it with the Cricut Joy. I was surprised that it was small enough. Hi, Melissa. So, yeah, on what's today? Today's Friday. What's up? That's your new thing? Okay. um, let's see. Today's Friday. Yesterday, I had issues with my water, so that's why I wasn't on here. Melissa, I figured things were rocky out there in the ocean. Um, we were on last night, but we didn't really do any crafting. We were just doing a bunch of laughing and talking and everything. And all right, let me cut some other things while we sit here and chit chat now that. So anyway, yeah, that's how you make the Cricut Joy tiara if you guys decide you want to do it. And that's how you can use your vinyls on no flat calm. Okay, it's flat and calm. Does that make for good fishing? So when is the fishing better? Is it when the water is a little more movement, or is it better when the water is flat? You guys caught me at the end of my project, and my brain is like, I'm having issues focusing these last couple of days. Oh, it's better when there's movement. That was my project. That didn't take very long. Let's see, do I want to cut the unicorn out? Put on the front of the card. Do I? Do I? I think we can do that. I'm gonna cut out a unicorn. I'm trying to think if I can add her to my crown. It's best when there's rain and wind? Huh. Who'd have known? Oh, maybe the raindrops hitting the water, maybe it makes the, never mind. I can't think of my words. My words aren't working. All right. So we want a bow. Trying to think. Think about the unicorn, Linda. We'll do this one. This one has a bow. I don't know. I think that one would look cute with a bow instead of, but that piece naturally comes out like that. I think that would look cute with the bow. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Just the ribs and the mac and cheese sound good. Baked beans, eh. What do you guys do when you have so many crafts to do and you feel overwhelmed? I'm trying to do one thing and then see something else. Squirrel. And then another. Help. Okay, what you do first is you step away, you walk away for a minute, and you tell yourself that it doesn't all have to be done today. And then you go back in and you put your blinders on and you focus down on one thing. It's the best advice I can give. I don't know. Melissa, Denise, what y'all do? Denise says she's the same way. I think that's part why I'm getting have. That's not why I'm unfocused. I'm unfocused because I don't know why. Ain't got nothing. I'm not seeing other things. I don't know. I get tunnel vision, so I don't see things around me like I should, and that's why I end up having the mess I have because I don't see everything around me. That's why I forget about things I have that I can be using in a project. I get tunnel vision. Oh, there's a little eye with the eyelashes. What is that thing? Oh, it's a different kind of ear. Yeah, I don't want that kind of ear. I want this kind of ear. Right here. Yeah. So I want this kind of ear. The very first box that Miss Melissa sent me, she sent me these unicorn dies. And they've been sitting there looking at me. You don't do that with multiple crafts with but you're with paper crafts, but you do that with other crafts. Just don't stop watching me. I'm not showing you a bunch of new product, right? So don't stop watching me. I need you here with me, Margot. I'm not going to encourage you to stop watching. Okay, Pinterest maybe, but I'm not going to say stop watching YouTube videos because then that would be like stop watching me. No, I need you, Margot. You got to stay. Cool. Thank you. Don't leave me. I'm not encouraging you to buy. So you can stay here with me. It's I'm like pull out what you got and use it. Okay, I don't want to do that one. I just want to do that one. I don't know. Okay. Do I need all three of these things for the unicorn horn? I don't know. No, I think they're two different types of horns. Hmm. Well, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to finish anything with this unicorn. I don't know if I'm actually going to. Now, is that going to cut those? That's going to cut all of them individually apart. And what is this thing? Oh, that's another eye. So if you don't, unicorn looks cute. No, Margot, no unicorn. Well, you may not be able to get the unicorn because I can tell you right now, it's an older product. It's from 2021. Do you have a Cricut, Margot? I'm not encouraging you to buy anything though when I'm saying this. Do you have a Cricut or a Brother Scan and Cut? Do you have either of those machines or Silhouette or any kind of electronic die cut machine? Do you have one? A lawn fawn will get you in trouble. Okay, you have a maker. Okay. If you really want to make the unicorn, which don't go get into, I'm not trying to distract you, but in Design Space, they have, just look up unicorn. They have files to do this. Oh, you have it all? Okay. So listen. Listen, Margot, listen. Instead of listen, Linda, listen, Margot. You have all these dies right at your fingertips with all these lovely machines you have. You have them already. And I have to keep telling myself that too. You know, I got on that die wagon too. I'm back on my Cricut wagon. You know, it's like I see all these dies. I see Spellbinders. Oh my God, Spellbinders is going to get me in trouble one day. I can see it already coming. No, I'm not going to let them. I'm not going to let them. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to remind myself I was okay when I couldn't do them. When that day comes that I can, I'm like, Linda, just fight the urge. It's a trick. It's a trap. They still doesn't the multiples. Yeah, it still doesn't fix multiple projects and squirrels. But that's okay. We'll be chasing the squirrels together. Oh, look, there's a squirrel. Squirrel. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, Melissa will have to be our grounded one. Okay. All right. So I have, I don't want this ear right now. I know for a fact that they have this unicorns in Design Space because I have a shirt that I made for St. Patty's Day that is this unicorn. I made it all green though. I was too lazy to do different colors, so I did just all green glittery goodness. All right, what am I doing? So instead of the flowers, I decided to do hair. And I decided to do the bow. So this is the way the hair would go. And that would give me 1, 2, 3 colors. I could cut it 3 times and get 3 different colors. And then I could have the bow. The bow would go here like this. And then I would have the horn. So I have to cut all 3 of these horns because I don't know how they go. But then I'll have to cut the ear twice. So let's do that. And we're going to do this out of red, white, and blue. And so we got red. So let's cut the hair and the bow out of red because we're going to cut the hair out of blue and white also. Say, America the beautiful, for spacious and oh, I can't get the words right. What? Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, amber waves of grain, and purple mountains, majesties above the Fruited plain. America, America, God spread his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Yes, squirrel, music. There went Linda off on something else altogether. Look at that bow. That bow is, oh my God, that bow is so pretty. Oh, look, though, the bow is in pieces. The bow is in pieces. I have to put it together. Ah, that's not cool. Okay, this has to come out of there, which means I'm going to put you right back there like that. Now, I know these are going to be in pieces because these are all going to be, I'm going to cut them again with a different color, though. I didn't know this bow would come apart. Let's make sure that the circle piece will, there we go. Now, you guys can use press and seal, or you can use mint tape, whatever you have. And I'm going to use the mint tape. I have the press and seal, too, because it was sent to me, but the mint tape is right beside me without me having to bend and twist. And okay, you got to do a bigger piece than that, though, Linda. I'm just going to pick it up just like this. There we go. And I'm going to put that right there because we're going to put this on a card base. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. So we're going to take all these pieces and we're going to set them right there. And we're going to get a blue paper. Don't lose your die pieces, Linda. Blue paper. And we're going to cut the hair out of the blue. We're also going to cut the ears out of the blue. I think we're going to cut this piece out of blue. Because if this works the way I think it's going to work, I think this is a 3. I can layer these. I think. I don't know. No, that's not going to go there, right? No. But this one, I think, will that line up on that? No. So how does it work? I don't know how this works. Oh, I should have cut one of the horns out of red because then I could have done red, white, and blue. Oh, Linda. Linda, Linda, Linda. Do this one that way. There we go. We'll do this one with the blue. And then we'll go back in with the red. So I need 2 ears. All right. Doop, 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 doop. I just need to remember I need to do everything in red, white, and blue, and then I can figure it out once I have it all cut. That's all. I guess I should have. Oh, I just got another bright idea. So this is what happens. I get squirreled too. So red, white, and blue squirrel. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. I want every Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? I feel better. I'm not alone in my craftiness. Good. And I'm not alone in my craziness. My craftiness, I mean, too. And Danny doesn't help my squirrels either. She teases them and sets them off on me. She'll come in here with lyrics, and I'm next thing you know, I'm singing. So there we go. We got one ear. We need another ear. Don't want both ears blue. Yeah, let's just keep one thing consistent. Okay, now these pieces here are going to be just kind of like the bow. We're going to need an idea of how to line them up. So I'm going to just mess it all up. If you guys haven't figured out yet, help me if you have it figured out. All right. And then we got these guys. All right. So we got the red and we got the blue hair. Now we need the white hair. Oh, but wait. We needed the blue ear. We need another blue ear. But we're going to get scissors. And we'll put that right there like that. And we'll get the red back over here because there was something we needed for the red. Oh yeah, the horn. The unicorn horn. We need a red unicorn horn. It's nice when you're actually getting to craft with somebody else, isn't it, Miss Margot? That's what I love about when Melissa's home. Is that I have somebody virtually that I can actually see their face and everything, though. I mean, you can't see my face right now, but you can see my craft desk. But I can't see yours. So, all right. Then, where'd that white I have go? We're going to do the hair out of the white because I want to make sure I've got the right. Doobie doobie doo, doobie doo, doo doo. Some things to do now. Thanks, Danny, for Scooby Dooby Doo in my brain. Scooby Dooby Doo. Well, I want this in the white also. Let's try it this way. Let's see if we can do that. Instead of, I keep hearing those in my head. Double it up, Linda. Double it up. Double it up. It's like double mint gum. It's double the fun. Your pleasure. Well, how about you give me a different one? So I'm not sitting here singing just Scooby Dooby Doo. How about we get some American patriotic songs? Let's sing some American songs together, y'all. Craft desk is filled with rolled flowers and cut something and other things I want to get done. I wonder if I put it on the screen, if I'll be able to see it. Sorry, Margo, that I'm putting you out there, blasting you out there, but. Oh, and butterflies. Oh, okay. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out. Okay, cool. Well, that makes it easier when I can do that. That makes it easier for me to read it. I have to remember that. Calling you out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but I couldn't read it on my phone. And then this thing over here, and I wanted to see what it said. Okay, you're saying something else. Somebody dot, 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 please. I don't know why I didn't just say dot, dot, dot so I could read it. I get it now. Oh, I know. Dot, dot, dot. Y'all save me. Okay, Linda, you have to put it all the way through or it just isn't going to cut. Okay, Linda, you got to run it all the way through. You can't stop it midway. Okay, there we go. We're going to put this cool little American unicorn on this paper in just a second here. Okay, she still needs eyes. I didn't give her any eyes. You should be off the. I thought you were off the screen already. Are you off now? I thought I already took it off. I'm sorry, Margot. I thought I already took it off of there. Okay, now I'm not laughing because now it's like, ah, Linda. Okay, there we go. I thought I already did it, you know. And that's why I was just going on about my day, about my business over here. All right. I think we got all the pieces we need for this mess we're going to make. Nope, we need eyelashes. All right, Linda, don't put the paper on top of the dies. Put your paper on top of your dies. We can use that to help line things up if we need to. I put this back over here. Well, we can use that to help line things up too if we need to. Probably don't need to though. Probably don't need to. Focus, Linda, focus. All right. So there's the other ear. And here are the other pieces. Where's the horn? Where's the blue horn? Oh, it's all in pieces right there. Okay. Okay. So we've got the horn, we got the two ears, we got the hair, and we got the bow. By George, why is that doing that? Now I am true American unicorn. True, yes. Just need some eyelashes. She's proud to be an American girl. So once we cut the eyes, then we'll be done. We'll be not done, but we'll be done cutting. And then we can start putting her together on our card base. Okay, Linda, there's an easier way to do this. It's called wire cutters. Wire cutters, Linda, wire cutters. Okay, my back needs to behave itself because I need to be able to finish this project. All right. So, because they're so little, I'm not cutting them out together. So I'll run it through and then I'll come back and run it back through again, but I'll put it this way. And then that way it won't take long to run it through because it's just a little tiny piece there. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, wait a minute. I just thought of something. How is the I think we'll just. All right, Linda. Just do it. Stop questioning things. But I am seeing a problem here before a problem has arisen. But let's give ourselves an eyeball. Let's do one more. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. Yankee Doodle Doodle lie. I wish I could hear y'all's voices while I do this. So you can be chit chatting and talking to me too. All right, Melissa, tell the hubby I said enough with the fishing. No, I'm joking. I can hear it now. Yeah, tell her to F off. Beep, beep. Linda, watch your mouth. What is it Zach would be saying? Potassium, Linda, potassium. All right, let's put this over here. We're done with that. We're done cutting. Now we just get to glue everything together and make us a true American unicorn to go with our pretty American princess tiara. So, said to myself, Sylv, all right. So we got to figure out how we want this to line up. And do I want the eyeballs? The eyes are going to be, we're going to put the eyes like right here. Now look, they go in the same direction unless I turn this over. And then the indentions aren't right, so it's not going to look right to me. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to have the eyelashes in the same spot. That's all. We'll have them going in the same direction. It does not going to look right. It's going to have to look right. That's all. All right. Then we're going to have they that has 3 though. It doesn't have the 2. See, then you got that one that covers all the lash. They're all different eyelashes. All these lashes are all different. Okay, so we're going to do red, white, and blue. So, we're not going to do that blue. We're going to do this blue. We're going to do, is that the white? And then the big red? Is that correct? Or is that not correct? No, that's not correct. This is the one, I think. Oh my gosh, I messed it all up now. Okay, these two are the same. These are all the same. So I need this red. This white. And this blue. There we go. Okay. Okay. See, this is, let's glue the eyeballs down. Let's glue the eyeballs down so they don't move when I'm trying to lay these other pieces down. This was not a pre-planned craft, y'all. This was a, we run out of, if we still have time left, you know, for under an hour streaming, then we'll do one of these projects I got over here. I got some numbers, a big number 4 stamp over here, and I was like, I don't know. We're gonna do 4th of July stuff though. That I know. Since I'm not gonna get to go and do any 4th of July festivities, I'm gonna do them right here at home. So we're gonna start with, this has to go like this. So that's gonna cover her hair. You know what I, oh wow, look. My horn's even too big. Wow, this is really bigger than I thought. I'm gonna have to give her a haircut. She's gonna hang off the thing. Let's glue him down so that we know where we're basing this off of. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing. I'm over here moving the project closer and closer to myself. I'm moving it closer and closer. All right, let's see. We're going to bring the hair down across the eye. And we'll just make it go just like that. Then we'll do the white. Now, the cool thing when you do these in Design Space, when you use the Design Space version, is you can cut them all together, all pieced together. They won't be all separate. All right. And I could have, I used the watercolor paper because my brain was thinking to watercolor the background, but then of course I didn't do it. All right. That's not laid right. Try this again. Try it again, Linda. Put the glue right here like this. All right. I'm going to set this just like so. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to put the red down. There we go. I think a horn that was in one piece would have been way easier. It almost looked like a Pepsi can. A unicorn's looking like a Pepsi can, y'all. All right. This is what I want to do. I want to put my unicorn right here. Okay, right there. Just like so. So I said to myself, do that just like that. And we're going to go red. I don't know. Oh no, we're going to start with white because we got the red right here. So we're going to start with white. We're just going to set that right down in here like this. And then blue. I think this piece looks closest. Okay, where is my pick 'em up tool? Because this will be a lot easier with my fingers. There we go. Pretty sure that one fits right there. Let's just make sure. Yep, it does. Bird, white, blue. Red. That's too big. That's too big. This one has to be it. Nope, it's too big. Aha, it goes like that. Okay. So that's how it goes. Okay. So we'll lift it up. So now we know how it goes. And we'll just put some glue right there. We'll just set it right there like that. And we'll put some glue right here. Put that one in there like that. There's going to be space in between these, so it's going to probably look funky, at least in my opinion. But maybe not. And one of those probably belong on here, but my brain can't. Where'd the blue go? Oh my gosh, here it is. It's 2:09, guys. I've been on for about an hour and 15 minutes. All right, and we're not going to fit in the other little piece in, so now we're going to say, don't lose that ear, Linda. Don't lose that ear. Just going to lift this piece up. Which actually, these would actually look good around it. Let me see. Let me think. Think, Linda. Think. Think really hard. No, see, they don't cut the same. They don't cut the same. So, where'd my... Sorry, I got quiet, guys. My brain got completely off track, and I had to concentrate on what I'm doing right here. So I'm cutting out the frame because I don't like how it just looks like that. So I want to put the frame around the horn. It just looks, I don't know. I mean, of course, my unicorn's not all the way together yet, but I still need the bow to go on there and stuff. But I think it'll look better if I make this frame. And I'm just using the indentation the die made in the paper. That's all. It would have really been cool if it would have cut it out, but And y'all know my trick of putting, what did you say? Engine too loud. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I said, I said, tell hubby fishing day's on. Linda said to bring you home. Linda said, it's time for you to come home now. You've been gone long enough. Yeah, see, I like that better with the frame around it. There we go. That's better. That's a lot better now. And I'll just trim that off. Now let's add some ears. And then we'll put the bow on. And then later I'll figure something to go underneath the face. Or not. It won't matter either way. So I'm going to put it at an angle like that. Then I'm going to put this one like that. And then we'll put the bow on and we'll be done. We'll trim that off. And we'll be done. We'll have made us a... It does bring it together, right? It just looked so weird just floating there. I think the bow is going to bring all this together, the rest of this together too. All right. Now, this is the tricky part. I was supposed to have gone home yesterday, but didn't work out. I'm a princess and will only ride certain tenders to town. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure you have your reasons for it. Okay, which way do I want the bow to go? Like that? I want the bow to go like that. I think it has to go like this. We're going to lay it down and find out. We're just going to glue it down and we're going to like it or we're not going to like it. And it isn't going to matter because that's where it's going to be. And I can kind of see through this tape. So I can kind of see where my bow is going. Now, because I've got the glue there, I should be able to just... There we go. Yeah, I think that's cute. What do y'all think? I think my American unicorn's cute. I'll just trim this like this off. It is cute, right? I like him. He's adorable. So I got these awesome friends that send me these craft supplies to make these things with. And it's like, look at that. Now imagine that on a t-shirt. It says, proud to be an American. Or American cutie. You know. Something to that effect. But I don't know what I'm going to put on it next. But right now, I got this huge mess. So there we go. We made us a cute little unicorn on the card front. And I think I should watercolor this background around them. They kind of look like... Sorry, y'all. I was going to be done, but I got to try something. And I'm probably going to ruin the card, but it'll be okay. Because it's just paper, as everybody keeps telling me. But I got to try something. That's crimson is not really red, is it? I don't know. We'll find out. These are watercolor markers. And I'm just going to go. Yeah, we get sound effects around here. And what am I going to use to splatter? I'm just going to just do a little watercolor, give it a watercolor effect. I don't know what I would splatter it with. Because I don't have any red and blue acrylic. Do I have red and blue acrylic paint? I don't know if I do. Not right this minute for this, but the number 4 right there. You know how cute that would be for a 4-year-old's birthday card? If they fell in like the month of July? Imagine if there was a 4-year-old on the 4th of July. How cute would that be? That'd be cute. I did get pens, but they're not, oh, distress. Woohoo. Do. My distress inks. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. All right, let me put a few more. Let me put one more. Do I want one more? It needs to be element of 3. It needs to be 3. It's unbalanced, but I'm trying to think if I just want to do it. Because I'm going to stamp the 4 right there. So I'll stamp the 4 over this one. So we'll go. Yes, I did miss Bossy U because Bossy U helps give me ideas, especially when my brain can't focus. Yeah, and then we'll stamp the number 4 right over that, so it'll just be part of the background. I know I just took this simple card and made it very busy, but it's okay. All right, let's make a mess. Yes, I like my bossy friend. Yeah, my bossy friend helps my scattered brain. All right, let's put these back now. Let me do what my brain was originally trying to tell me to do. I said to myself, Sis, I don't know how it's going to look, but since I used the reason I used watercolor is because fireworks, I'm not even getting the water. Fireworks are not just straight lines. Fireworks will spread out, they'll fizzle out. You know, they get fizzly. Fizzly. I'm gonna end up making them purple if I'm not careful. Just stick with the blue first, and then do the white. Just want them to fizz out. Fizz out. Fireworks are not straight lines. There we go. Here, do this blue. The cool thing is if I don't like it when I'm done, I can always just cut it right out of here. But I think I'll like it because, well, it's crazy messy Linda. And my fireworks are purple now. Because I didn't use a paper towel. But it's okay. These are my fireworks, y'all. That's what I got. Kind of the idea of like making a tree, the tree branches, and just making them. You'll probably think it looks like a big old mess, but fireworks are never straight lines, y'all. The whole idea of watercolor. Oh, I'm out of camera. I'm sorry. I got that water right there. I'm trying to stay out of. Am I in camera again? Okay. All right. Now let's do the red. I had a paper towel right here. So I didn't have to get up and go over there and get one. Where did I put it? See, this is when it goes from just a normal project to a Linda project because then it gets crazy looking and weird. It's like, what the heck have you done, Linda? I want my fireworks to spark. I don't want them to just be plain Jane straight line because that's not how fireworks are. red's not going to work as good as the blue did. Oh, and I can use watercolors to splatter. Linda. I have red and blue watercolor paints that I can splatter with. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up cutting my unicorn off because I think I kind of messed it, the firework with the fireworks. You're not going to see that number 4 real good right there. Yeah, if I don't like it in the end, in the long run, I can just always cut her off of there. All right, you have a safe 4th also. Thank you, Margot. I'm almost done here. See, I should have just done that instead of the fireworks. No, I'm not going to do no glitter. I'm going to put these splatters on, and then I'm going to go drink some coffee. I mean, I could add glitter. Maybe I will add glitter. But I'm not going to add any red, I don't think. I think I'm just going to leave the blue like that. I really am going to probably, most likely, end up cutting. I'm not going to glitter anything because I'm going to end up cutting her off because I'm not happy with my... I'm not happy with this mess. Yeah, the fireworks stink. I don't like them. About to mingle them even more. Okay, that might be better. Now that I've... paper towel that I had. Because I can lift color up. I can take some of that color away with it. But to lighten it up a little so that it's just light in the background instead of so... Water kind of works like a little eraser. If you... paper towel would work better than a washcloth. Yeah, so now I have to wait for that to dry to do the so my firework idea didn't work. I don't like the fireworks. But that's how you know. That's how you learn. You play, you do it. And I can cut that out. And she'll still be cute. It did help. And if I take my paper towel, as soon as I find I had paper towels. No, they're on the other side of the room. And I had some right here so I could use them if I decided to watercolor, but I don't know where I put them. I can come in and just take up more color, you know. The more water you put, the more you can pick up the color. So, but I need the paper towel. I need the paper towel. I don't think just a regular piece of paper will do it. Let's see. And it's pretty much like the more water you use, no, so that ain't picking it up. I need a paper towel for it. Now I'm just getting water everywhere. Now I'm just wetting everything. But yeah, it looks a lot better faded in the background like that. What is it they say? If you're not happy with it, keep going. Isn't that what they tell us to do? Yeah, I need a paper towel. I'm getting my unicorn all wet, and I don't want her wet because then her glue won't work. All right, so now she needs to dry, and I think I'm done now because I need to step away. My back, yeah, or walk away. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to say I'm happy with my crown and I'm happy with the unicorn. I'm just not happy with my fireworks. But look. So that was today. I need to clean this mess up. That was our project today. That's what we did. Oh, it's been an hour and a half. Wow. That almost looks like cool sitting on top of the horn there. A star would look cool on top. They are cute, right? And how old is your granddaughter, Denise? Be cute little projects to do with her. You can do designs like this in Design Space. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great rest of your 4th of July. Thank you so much for giving me some time in your holiday. And if you have any barbecues or anything planned, please enjoy, be safe. No drinking and driving. If you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. All right, guys. Have a good one. So long, farewell, la 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 la. Doom, doom, doom.